Welcome, race fans. Spectator Drags USA, the only channel on the World Wide Web dedicated to Spectator Drags. Anything and everything Spectator Drags. This is your spot. This is the place to be. You want to learn about Spectator Drags, you want to learn how to drive faster. This is the place, yo. We watch and review races. We have a great time. We learn a little bit. We laugh a lot. And we just see some badass racing in the world of Spectator Drags, where you can bring your fully licensed and insured daily driver to a racetrack and go head-to-head with whomever you might be matched up against. It's an insane new sport. Well, it's actually not new. It's been around for a long time. A lot of tracks been doing it, but it's gaining some popularity. So let's get into today's video, what we're going to do. And this is something new on Spectator Drags USA. We are going to actually watch the top two podium finishers of this particular race day at Seekonk, Mass, at Seekonk Speedway. And we're going to watch both of their progressions through the rounds, see what it takes to get to the podium, and see what kind of cars you got to battle. It is going to be sick. Let's go. Spectator Drags. Yo, hit that like button, subscribe, all that stuff. Share. This is going to be sick. Let's get into it today. You've seen the thumbnail. Red Dragon. Let's go. Tyler Perry in that nasty orange Pontiac Firebird. I absolutely love that body style. That is so dope. So, Tyler Perry, that is a serious competitor right here. This is not going to be easy for the Red Dragon. Let's go. Oh, he's going down the back straight. Oh, he gets it sideways, but holds on to it. Woo! All right, Red Dragon takes that. Let's bring it back to the beginning. See who gets to launch. Who gets to snap off the line? Yo, that's a good start right there. I'm going to say 1, 2, buckle my shoe. Yo, they both got a nasty start. The Red Dragon, though, gets about a half car length, though, into turn 1, turn 2. Great car position right there. Look at the Red Dragon. Nice and tight. That's a great line. You can see the front tires barely turn just enough to get around the corner. Same with the orange Pontiac Firebird. Great. I mean, they just look perfect coming around 1 and 2. It is really, in the Pontiac, actually, look at that. He's a car back on the back straight. Comes up alongside. And listen, he just hammered down, comes in too fast into turn 3, and just gets it sideways. Holds it together, though. Stays with it. Red Dragon by about a car. Spectator Drags. Yo, sick race. Congrats to both of those cars, especially the Red Dragon. But Tyler Perry in that orange Pontiac, dope car. Let's see Carlito, round 1. Let's see what he has to get into. Oh, going against the Cuddy. The Cuddy. Yo. Let's see what that is. Oh, the Cuddy left at the line. Oh, come on. Just a heads up, we know Carlito in the Eagle Talon makes about... All right, I don't think we're going to have to bring that one back. The Cuddy just had some issues. And that, listen, at Spectator Drags, you might work all week to get your car ready, and then next thing you know, it just ain't happening. It is what it is. It's a tough biz, but that's round 1. Carlito and the Red Dragon make it to round 2. Let's get right into round 2 with the Red Dragon. Ooh, that's one of the Wickenbachs. The outside Firebird. Ooh, nose and nose, neck and neck. Whoa. Give the advantage to the outside, but the Red Dragon stays in it. Ooh. Oh, what happened right there? Oh, Red Dragon by half a car. Yo, we got to bring that one back. I feel like I saw something. I want to take a peek at it again. All right, off the line. Oh, and right away, yo, who's lining these cars up? Red Dragon's about, I don't know, it's at 2-3 feet behind the Pontiac. I don't know who's setting that up. It just kind of happens, but so she's about 3 feet behind off the start. They both get the launch right about the same time. I'd say that's about as clean and even as you can get, but outside, that Firebird gets a launch, and he gets out by about a half a car. But compared to the last race in round one, you can see the car positioning right here. The Firebird just way outside. Now, this is a problem I have as well. If he had just maybe lightened up on the throttle or maybe tapped the brakes, he could have brought that car a little bit lower. And again, actually, the Red Dragon, perfect body roll, perfect car position right there, down low, same as round one. Just stays with it, nice and tidy. Now, they drag down the back. The Firebird outside's got some power, comes around, but now right here, I feel like, I don't know what happened. I feel like maybe right between this frame and this frame, the Red Dragon kind of maybe oversteered a little bit, but not much, just a teeny tiny bit. Or maybe just the Firebird got a little bit nervous because they were so close. But you can see his car right from here to right there. Look at right here, right to there. Now he's aimed up the track. So that forced him to go wide out of turn 4. And that just, but look how close that was. Wow, nose to nose. Let's go, nose win. All right, I mean, if you want to go rounds, you got to drive consistently. You got to, and that's just, you got to drive consistently and you got to drive hard. There is no slouches at this track at Seekonk, Mass. If you show up, you got to show up with some serious power. You're just not going to expect to go rounds unless but those two drivers right there nailed it. Let's get into round 2 with the Eclipse and Eagle Talent. Wow, oh, big competitor right here. John Fielding in that inside Camaro. There goes Wickenbach banging out some burnouts. Let's go. Hell yeah. Yo, John Fielding on the inside. Massive competitor. Let's go. Send him. Wow, Carlito gets a launch. Comes down low. Takes out the inside Brown. Oh, John sends it sideways. Drifts out of 2. That's going to be it for him. And he decides to have a party in turn 3 and 4. Carlito shuts it down. All right, let's just send that back anyways. See if anybody gets on. I think it was pretty much even. But the all-wheel drive in that little light Talon just rips off the line. A 1-2 buck on my shoe, gear shift, and he is, look at that, boom. Now, compared to the last round we saw with Christine, with Red Dragon and the Wickenbach driver, look at the outside driver. Look at his car position right now. See, that's what I said. Stab the brakes, ease up, or just ease up on the throttle if you're on the outside, and come down and tighten up on that inside line. Look at that. He's blocking the inside line. There's nothing you can do if you're right now when you're John Fielding, except keep the throttle down and stay as close as you can to that driver. And that's what he does. He hammers the throttle, and it's a little bit too much. You can see his right about here. Right here, you can see the ascent stepping out. Right here, boom, boom. Here he is. He's understeering, and that's going to be it right there. With this short of a race, you're not really going to be able to come back after that. And then he goes around. I think he does this right here for fun. Yo, John, get at me in the comments. Are you just sending that for fun? Just so you can send it around? I don't know why you had to burn out or spin out. He spun it right there, but it was, I don't know. Listen, you have a good time when you're out there. We're all out there to have a good time and have some fun. It is a race day, but at the same time, we're having a good time. So, John Fielding, congrats to you. You are a winner, and we'll see you again, guaranteed, in the last couple of races here. You've already put out a great season. But Carlito Mello, moving on to round 3. All right, round 3 for the Red Dragon. Let's go. Oh, let's go. Tom Kazunas in the 84 C10. Another badass competitor. a sleeper right there. Pickup, just a pickup truck. Put some hay bales in the back. Yo, this guy's fast and he can drive. Awesome. Woo! Nose to nose, Red Dragon. Great launch. Again, nice and tidy. Wow, side by side into 3. Oh, let's go. Wow. I think we're just nice. Let's see if Tom sends it and gets a little burnout right here. Let's go. Oh, he's lining up. Yo, that's a big block. Chevy powered. Some suspension, rear diff. He's got a nice setup right there. All right, I think we'll just let that. We're not going to really rewind that. That was a good launch. Tom right there in the truck. Just didn't have enough on that day. On the outside, it's tough. It's really about lane positioning, inside, outside, and then just hammering it down. And Red Dragon moves on to round 4. Oh, let's see. Insane. Let's see round 3 for the Eclipse and Carlito Mello. Oh, going against Bradstreet on that outside. No hooded C28. I could imagine that car's making about 500. Let's go on his bumper. We're gonna go down low. Nope, ain't gonna happen. He also gets it sideways, but pulls it together. Wow, nice driving. Nice driving. All right, let's take that back and just see who got the jump off the line. That was a really good race. I'm gonna say it's probably about even. There you go. It's really even. There you go. You can see that. It's even. And listen, that's just a well-driven race. You can see some car position in turn 1 and 2. You can see them both on the brakes. See, now when you're coming off the start line and you want to get that lead into turn 1 and 2, it's a short race. So you are absolutely foot to the floor, hammering it. If you have a manual, you're barely lifting the shift unless you have a no-lift shift setup. Z28's hammered. You got to tap the brakes going into turn 1 to keep it low, to keep it tight. Now, look how tight Carlito is. He is down there. There we go. The Z28, he also is on the brakes, but he just a little bit too much. He gets sideways right there. And with the power, he's able to stay close. But at that position right here, there's nothing you can do in the number 2 position unless Carlito goes wide and oversteers and really screws up turn 3 and 4. There's nothing you can really do right there. You have to go on the outside, and there's just not much you can do right there. He does make a valiant effort, though, coming off a 4. And Carlito by about a car. All right, dude. All right. I mean, that's the thing, too, about Spectator Drags. It is really just, you don't know who you're going against for every round. So, it could be anybody's day, but both of these drivers are going against some serious competitors. There is no gimmies in any of these races. All right, let's get right into round 4. Red Dragon. Ooh, Red Dragon against Liam Monahan in his, I think that's an 82 or early 80 Z28 build motor. That's a fast car. It's won here before. Red Dragon. Battle old versus new. Just look at those cars are gripped. All right. Good race, good race. Trying to make it happen on the outside there. What are you going to do? Keeps it tidy. Wow. Let's. Red Dragon makes it. Oh, let's go to that little shot right there. Red Dragon right there makes it to the finale. Yo, lady driven, smashing the loud pedal. Oh, let's go. Liam Monahan's going to light up some tires right there. Let's go. Oh, man, good race. Congrats to Liam. He has won before. He's not, what do you call? Liam Monahan is won before, so that's a badass competitor right there. Round 4. Listen, no one, you can't take anything away from any of these drivers because all these drivers can win on any given day. And today, it's just a Red Dragons day. It's just a Red Dragons day. Okay, round 4 for Carlito and his 90 Eagle Talon. Oh, he's going against Matt DeRoche. Real nice Z28. Matt, Z28 right there. Woo. Both of them ripping around, too. Get the nose in there. Matt's got the nose in there. Oh, no! Oh, this one. Oh, man, great race. This one we're bringing back to the beginning. All right. Now, this one we want to see. Let's see who gets the jump. Now, this was actually a great drag race in the turn 1 right here by these guys. I'm going to say, let me see if I can see. I feel like, oh, right there. Can you guys see it? Look at Matt gets the launch. A little bit of movement in the Talon right there, but Matt in the Z is on that tree, nails the start line, and he is up on the back tires, moving that weight and starting to hammer it to turn 1. But the all-wheel drive comes back in first gear, second gear, and it is even. Now look at this move. Like I said earlier, you got to control that speed from drag racing off the line to slowing it up and really kind of gathering up the speed for turn 1 and 2. That's what Carlito does. He taps the brakes, might left foot brake, whatever he does, gets it tidied up, and look at that car position in turn 1. Going into turn 2, nice and right in the middle where he needs to be. Right where he needs to be. Matt in the Z is also right there. Now look how close they are right there. And no one is letting up. They're both on the brakes just a little. Mattman's already on the gas. Both cars looking great. Now watch. On the inside line, this is what you need to do, is you need to keep a bumper inside of you and the outside car to keep that car from ducking down into turn 3. That's exactly what Mattman does. He hammers it right here. He knows it. He keeps it fluid, and this is the speed he brings into turn 3. And he just, right here, you can see somewhere he's probably letting off the gas, maybe tapping the brakes. I'm not sure. Maybe a little bit of more brake right in this zone right here would have helped on the flatter zone entering turn 3. I don't see any brakes. My man is just full throttle. Lets off. You can see the car right there getting sideways. Now look at this move. Look at him. He's oversteering or understeering right here. He's getting sideways. Goes from the inside of the turn up into the middle of turn 3 into 4. There's not much he can do. He's just trying his best to gather it up. And you can see right here, the cars are all over the place, just unsettled like crazy. And Carlito, in that Eagle Talon, he must be on the brakes, comes down low. He sees what's happening and opens the door and comes down low. Oh, man, and only takes it by, well, it's about 2 cars. Let's go. Great race. Great race by both those drivers. Yo, I think these races are about, what are we about? Maybe in the 15 to 17 second range around this track for 1 lap. So you don't have a lot of time. You really got to just go with your guts. And Matt and the Z did his best. Yo, great driving. He did what he could do. Carlito just came down low. He also did what he could do and took that win. All right, let's get into, we're in the finals now. Red Dragon and Carlito Mello in that Turbo Eclipse. Let's go. Or Turbo Talon. Oh, Red Dragon gets a jump. Oh, with the all-wheel drive. Just takes over.
Off of turn 2 down backstretch.
Wow.
Into 3 and 4. Looking like this first round gonna go to Carlito.
First round's gonna go to Carlito. All right, we'll bring that back quick and just use that to jump. After that, it was, I feel like the Red Dragon got a great jump. Let's see. Oh yeah, look at that. Boom, boom. There is, so Red Dragon, see it right there. Boom, boom, gets the jump. Nice. trees that green light. But even with that, the all-wheel drive, 400-ish plus horsepower built motor, turbo Eagle Talon just comes around the outside and just hops on that lead. Again, knows when to hit the brakes right here to set himself up for a good turn 1 and 2. Right where he needs to be. But Christine in the Red Dragons also takes a great turn 1 and 2, and then that's just it.
Into 3 and 4.
There we go. I mean, good first round. That's tough for the Red Dragon. But she put in a heck of a fight and is driving the wheels off that Camaro. So let's get right into the next one. Best 2 out of 3. What do we got here? Oh, we swap them up. Carlito down low, Red Dragon up top. Ripping around. All right. Similar to round 1. This might be it for Carlito. Takes the win. All right, we'll bring that back quick and just see how the launch looks. And let's just see how the cars are going too. We can learn. Now this time, look at that. Both cars. See if I can find out. Both cars launched. Wow, that's right there. Look at them. Boom. They both get going. Carlito just hammers it in red lines first gear, bangs off the rev limiter, hits second gear, taps here, the brakes, hits third gear, and it's just gone. That's about it. And that is about it for that day's race. But that is some great racing. Now you guys can see what it takes to go rounds in Spectator Drag Racing at SeaCon. You got to race some quality cars who all want to win. So just straight up congrats to Red Dragon. Congrats to Carlito Mello. Both of those cars are just set up, gripped up. And if you come against one of those guys, yo, you better be on your game. Or if not, man, all you're going to see is bumper and you'll be loading it back on the trailer for that day. But Spectator Drags USA, the only channel on the World Wide Web dedicated to Spectator Drags. Thank you for checking out today's video. Go check out any Spectator drag near you. I highly advise, if you have a car, to take it out, see what you can do, have a good time. But that today is it for this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you again.